evening. I am so happy to be here. I'm getting things set up real quick. Then we'll get started. Let's see. So, all right, awesome. How's everybody doing? Tonight's dinner is super easy. I'm really not doing a whole lot of cooking. Everything is done in the slow cooker and the oven, and then dinner is pretty much already done. But I'm just showing you what I have going on. All right, first let me get this stuff in the oven. I'll show you what I have. First of all, tonight's dinner is pork tenderloin. I bought this thing from Mr. Max a couple weeks ago, and it was frozen. I put it in the slow cooker this morning, and it's been cooking for the past few hours, so that's done. I'll tell you more about it in a second. I'll show you more in a minute. I also have some sweet potatoes in the oven. Those cook for a long time, so I had to get those in first. But what I have here is just leftover zucchini and squash. Now, I went to a Meijer that was like 30 minutes away on Saturday because I looked on the Flashfood app and they had a box full of these, okay? Full of zucchini and squash, and also full of bell peppers. There's one box of squash, one of bell peppers. Each was only $1.50. So I'm like, I have to go get them. So I've been trying to use up all my zucchini and stuff in different ways, and there's a video coming out on that tomorrow, which I'll show you everything I made in it. But this is finally the last of the zucchini. So what I did, I just sliced it up as you can see. I mixed it up with some olive oil. I put salt and pepper on top, and now I'm going to sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on all of it, and then just bake it for a few minutes, and it will be done. So let me get this in here really quick. The sweet potatoes says about 12-ish minutes, but it might take a little bit longer. All right, awesome. All right, those are done. Let's say hi, Maggie. Hey, Lori, Charlotte, Sue, Angela, Teresa, and hey, everybody. All right, so let me show you. I might show you in a minute. All right, anyway, so this pork tenderloin is the Hormel brand. And a lot of times Mr. Max will get those in and put them in their freezers. They're usually like that long, probably like that big around or something. Usually about 4 or 5 servings or something. And I paid $4.50 for that. So that's been in the freezer for a couple of weeks. And all I did was put it in the slow cooker, and I put a little bit of water in there and just let it cook. This slow cooking, this pork just makes it really soft. I've made not the honey mustard one before, but I've made a different kind before, and it has turned out beautifully. And then, like I said, I have sweet potatoes in the oven. Now, my little hack for sweet potatoes, because I love baked potatoes and baked sweet potatoes, but I hate cooking them for like an hour at a time. So what I did was just slice the sweet potatoes in half, and then I placed them upside down on the baking sheet, sprayed it with some cooking spray, and that only bakes for 30 minutes or so instead of an hour. So that saves me a bunch of time on that. So you'll get to see that when it comes out. Maggie, I have not checked my P.O. box yet, but that is my plan to go out tomorrow because it's right by my Aldi. So I will definitely go and look. Thank you. All right, awesome. All right, so Parmesan zucchini. Okay, listen. For the longest time, this might sound really bad, but maybe you were the same way. I used to think that the only way to eat vegetables was just plain. That was the healthiest way to eat vegetables. Maybe some salt and pepper and maybe a little bit of seasoning, but that's it, like nothing else. Because I thought that for whatever reason, eating vegetables with like a cheese sauce or cheese, or even like putting butter or oil on the vegetables was a no-go. And I don't know why I told myself that for so many years, but I have come to love vegetables with oil and sauteing them in butter and pouring cheese all over them. Like, it is the best. Oh man. Let's see. I'm seeing trouble with the volume. So this mic here has been driving me crazy. I just tried to turn it up. Maybe it worked. If not, I can try unplugging everything to see. So in addition to the pork, the sweet potatoes, and the zucchini, I also bought a bag of miniature ciabatta buns. I ate a few of them with another dinner earlier in the week, and then I froze these, but then I got them back out to go with this dinner. So there's that. I use the slow cooker function, like I said, but you know, I was wondering, I thought about using my air fryer for the zucchini, but I figured since I'm using the oven for the sweet potatoes, I might as well just put them all in the oven. So what do you guys prefer for cooking? Do you like your Instant Pot better, or do you like your air fryer better? And it really depends on like what I'm making. I use my Instant Pot usually just for hard-boiled eggs and then maybe cooking beans. But besides that, I don't use the Instant Pot function for actual like dinner. I use the slow cooker because I'm usually already home. I have time in the evenings to make stuff. So I just don't use that very often. I use my air fryer during dinner time, but yeah. Air fryer, Ninja Foodie, that's awesome. Yes. I heard the Ninja Foodie is pretty awesome. But yeah, the air fryer is really good for cooking like fish sticks, chicken nuggets, even like frying up potatoes and vegetables, roasted vegetables in the air are the best. Should I go ahead? I think I'll wait a minute. I don't want the pork to get cold, so I'll leave it in there for a little bit. It's already done. I just need to cut it up a little bit into pieces, and that's it. All right, so speaking of Flashfood, I keep checking this app like a few times a day. Flashfood, if you're new here, is something I just found recently, and it is an app where grocery stores will mark down some of their foods for 50% off, okay? So boxes of fruits and vegetables are like $3, $5, and like they're full of stuff. I'm talking like 7-8 pounds worth of things. And I've been buying tons of boxes of apples and oranges. Well, I was running low on apples, and I was hoping that Meijer would put some on sale. So I checked this morning. I found a bag of apple or a box of apples for 32 cents. And I'm pretty sure that was a mistake because they also had 2 other boxes of apples for $3.25, which is still a good deal. But I think somebody forgot to put the 5 at the end of this one, so they accidentally priced it at 32 cents. So you can bet that I snatched that thing up. It's still at Meijer. I was gonna go get it tomorrow, but then they put on sale some like ground turkey, taco seasoned ground turkey. So I bought that too, but I have to pick it up today. So I'll be heading up there after dinner to pick up that and the apples, and then I'll check out the produce section and see if they have any salad mix on sale. Flashfood, amazing, yes. Pressure cooker or slow cooker, yes. Yeah, the Instant Pot, yeah, it's amazing if you are like, oh my gosh, I have no idea what to make for dinner. And then you can just throw some stuff in there, and in like 10-15 minutes, it's definitely good. All right, let us see here. There's about 5 minutes left on the sweet potatoes. So maybe I will go ahead and get out the pork just to show you what it looks like. So we'll take this sucker out, and like I said, I only put just a little bit of water in here to let it cook. I don't know if it's going to fall apart or not. Nope, it didn't. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Let me move this out of the way. I'll hold it up to show you. It looks a little bit smaller now. It was a tiny bit bigger in the package, but obviously when it cooks, it will get a little bit smaller. But here is the pork tenderloin. I can smell the honey mustard. It smells amazing. And I'm pretty sure I don't even need like this sharp knife, that I can probably just use a regular butter knife and cut right through it. Okay, that is amazing. So I'll probably cut it into about 4 pieces. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay, seriously. Look at this pork. Like it is so soft. All right, I may have to try a little bit of this. Hold on. That's pretty good. I can taste a little bit of the honey mustard. It's pretty nicely seasoned. I may have put it in a little bit too long. It might be a tiny bit on the dry side. But yeah. But I think it's because I cooked it for 8 hours. I probably didn't need to cook it that long. It's still good though. It's still good. And I actually have some honey mustard dressing in there. The Bolt House Farm brand. I don't know if you've ever tried Bolt House Farm salad dressing. It is amazing. This stuff is like a yogurt-based salad dressing, and it's only like 35 or 40 calories for 2 tablespoons. So it's not bad. But anyway, I bought a honey mustard dressing from them a few days ago, and I could actually put some on there. What is the method I used for the honey mustard? Actually, it all came in the package. It was just a honey mustard flavored pork loin. So all I did was seriously throw it in the slow cooker, put about a half cup of water in there, and then I just let it cook. So it was super easy. But if I would have used a honey mustard sauce, I'm not sure of the ratio that I would use, but I've done it before, and it may have been less honey and more mustard. I don't know. If anybody has a good recipe for honey mustard, you can share it. That'd be awesome. So this is going to sit for a second. We have 2 more minutes. Hopefully most of the potatoes will be done. Some of the potatoes were really thick, so I may have to put some of those in a little bit longer. The other ones are like really tiny. They were baby sweet potatoes. So those should be finished. All right, what are you guys making for dinner tonight? It's been a little weird, kind of having to do reverse meal planning. I'm so used to having the entire meal plan out and ready for the week, and not knowing, or kind of having an idea, but not having everything available to cook with. It freaked me out a little bit at first, to be honest with you. But now that I'm like over a week into it, it's been fun. It's been really fun being able to check the app for any deals. So I've got some meat in the freezer that I can use. It's been really awesome seeing like the fruits and vegetables on Flashfoods to see what's on sale. I've been using that zucchini all week long. I made a stuffed and the stuffed pepper, or the peppers. I made a stuffed pepper soup. I made fajitas using the zucchini and the bell peppers. I made some zucchini bread. I made some zucchini baked oatmeal. I'm using the last of the zucchini in there. Stacy, hey, Amy is here too. Had McDonald's for dinner. Listen, Allison would eat McDonald's every single day if she could. Nuggets and fries all the way. All right, here we go. Let us check out the potatoes and the zucchini. The zucchini is definitely done. I can smell the Parmesan. All right, here are the sweet potatoes. I think you can see them from here. So that's all I did was cut them in half. I sprayed cooking spray on it, put salt and pepper on there, and then I just baked them at 400 for 30 minutes. And actually, these are done. I'm actually really surprised. There's a couple of thick ones here like that I didn't think would be done, but they are. All right, let me get a plate because it is looking amazing and I am very, very hungry. So we'll take one of those. Let me grab a spatula. And see, this was like really easy with just a little bit of preparation. Like all I had to do is slice the sweet potatoes, then slice up the zucchini and squash. And that stuff you can do ahead of time. You don't have to wait until dinner time to slice up your vegetables. You could do it ahead of time and then put it in a food storage container in the fridge and leave it in there until you're ready. I do that quite often during my meal prep sessions so that I don't have to worry about having to chop all these vegetables for dinner time. Just makes my life so much easier. All right, I've got that. Need to get out my ciabatta rolls. Allison tried these, by the way, and she loved it. And I think actually this inspired her to like toast with butter. She has been eating toast with butter for the past few mornings for breakfast. I'm almost ashamed. No, I'm not ashamed. She's been eating like 5 slices of toast in the morning with butter and garlic powder. And then she'll have some other things to go with it, like bacon, yogurt, cheese, whatever. But she's in love with toast with butter. And I'm like, if I find something she likes, I may as well, let her eat it. All right. Yeah, sweet potatoes are amazing. I see cheeseburger in a bowl. Oh my gosh, sounds awesome. So here it is. We've got my honey mustard pork loin that was in the slow cooker for a few hours. This is zucchini and squash with a little bit of olive oil and then Parmesan cheese sprinkled on top and baked. I got some sweet potatoes that were baked. We have these little miniature ciabatta rolls that we can put butter on and things. But that's it. This is our dinner. Super easy. Didn't take very long at all. So I'm going to go ahead and plate up everything else. Enjoy your evening, everybody. I will see you all later.